Hello, my dear people. It's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yes, remember that the Southern governors had their meeting earlier today. Yes, they all came together and they had their meeting. And this meeting has been on for some months now. Yes, especially the last time they had a meeting in Delta State where they concluded about. Banning of cattle rearing, that is open grazing. But of course, the president actually countered that suggestion, or rather that move by the southern governors. But they were because the president said that there would be nothing like banning of open grazing, that rather they will go back to creating routes where these animals can walk through and have access to water and grasses where they can eat. And this has been worrisome because everyone is wondering, how can we still be talking about open grazing in the 21st century? In fact, even to the extent where the president is saying that some of the houses that have been built, industries and all of that, that they would be removed, because he said in the olden days, a very long time ago, that there used to be grazing routes, and he also wants to continue in that line. Well, we don't know if our president is still a president or is just a leave, because I wonder who would be thinking in that line at this point in time in this 21st century. But anyway, that is not an issue. The issue right here is about the southern governors and some of the conclusions what they had today, if they have actually settled for what the president said, or if there's something more. But I really appreciate the governor of Ondo State for taking the bold step, because, as governors, there are some drastic and very important steps that they must take regardless of whatever the presidency is saying. Because remember the last time that they even told the president about all of the headsmen issues and all of that. What did the president say? The president asked them to go back and take care of their states. So I believe they should take the bull by the horn and be responsible for their states, which they should. And I guess that's they're doing at this very moment. Yes, but of course, I'll bring you more details to some of their conclusions. But please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, like, and also share this video. Okay, dear friends, without further ado, it says right here that the Southern Nigerian governors, under the umbrella Southern Governors Forum, on Monday warned all security agencies in the country against operating in the region without obtaining permission from the governor of that particular state. This was contained in a communique read by Governor Rotimi of Ondo State shortly after their closed-door meeting in Lagos State on Monday. The governors also insisted that the next president of the country must emerge from the southern region. Yes, the forum urged the federal government to always stick to the law while arresting individuals or groups of people alleged to have committed one crime or the other. It was also gathered that the forum frowned at selective criminal administration of justice and resolved that arrests should be made within the ambit of the law and fundamental human rights, the communique added. The meeting reviewed the situation in the country and focused on the current security situation, constitutional amendment, petroleum industry bill, among other things. The governors agreed that the country should remain united, but on the pillars of equity, fairness, justice, progress, and peaceful coexistence between and amongst its people. They also picked Lagos State as its permanent secretariat after successfully holding a meeting in the state. The forum unanimously chose Lagos State as its permanent secretariat and appreciated the governor of Lagos State for the wonderful hosting of this meeting while commending him for his good work in the state, the communique said. The governors present at the meeting include Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, Rotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State, Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, Adegboyega Oyetola of Osun State, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Enugu State, and Okezie Ikpeazu of Abia State. Others are Emmanuel Udom Akwa Ibom, Diri Duoye Bayelsa, Willie Obiano Anambra, Ben Ayade Cross River, Ifeanyi Okowa Delta State, David Umahi Ebonyi State, Kayode Fayemi Ekiti, Hope Uzodinma Imo State, Dagba Abiodun Ogun State, Sheyi Makinde, and the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shaibu, who represented his boss, Godwin Obaseki. So that was those present at the meeting. So I can say they had a full house in that meeting. And really, of all they have said, what I really like is that of, the order that is being given before security men comes into any state. They should be able to explain what brought them to that state to the governor. I believe the governor has the power to attend to issues in a state rather than allowing the presidency to cause coercion or cause any kind of mayhem in that state, all in the name of fighting a particular group of persons or a particular group of people. Let's take, for instance, Imo State has been on fire. So many states in the southeast have been in serious tension, and I believe that before they take any security actions in those states, they should first talk to the governor of that state before taking any other, because of course the governor is not inconsequential to the affairs of the state. He is the number one man of that state, so he should be aware of whatever is going on in the state. They shouldn't put him in a box, or just try to make it look like he is powerless when he has to do with the order from the president. Yes, the president can take or make an order, but then that is why we have governors of each state. If the president can handle all of the states, there wouldn't be governors. So I believe he should also respect that responsibility of the governors, and also communicate to them what they expected or what they are expecting. If the governor does not agree, or the governor has something to say like, okay, we are handling the situation, I don't think the president has the right to go ahead against that governor of that state. And that is what some of the southern governors have actually met to talk about, because now they are saying that the presidency has not given them that opportunity to make some very drastic decisions, especially when it has to do with security. And they said, henceforth, if any security is coming to their state for any assignment, they should be aware. I remember the NSAS protest, Sanwo-Olu denied so many that he was not aware. But of course, we know he is very much aware of the invasion of the Nigerian army at the Lekki toll gate on that particular day. But of course, it is important that the governors have their own power on making some very important decision for their state. So my dear people, that is it. Thank you so much for listening. Drop your comments, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to share. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for